Hey, so I'm finally doing that Q&A that I said I was going to do. I know it's taken a long time to finally do it, and let me tell you why. The reason is I was making it into a way bigger deal than it needed to be. I was all worried about being perfect and a million other things. There was no need for all that, so forget all that. I'm just going to answer the questions. I'm going to separate it into two parts. The first part is going to be questions about me, like personal questions. Second part is going to be questions related to dancing, K-pop, and YouTube. I actually got way more questions than I thought I would. Mostly thanks to Kandy. I see you, girl. That was weird, I'm sorry. Anyway, I got way more questions than I thought I would, which made me happy because I kind of felt like I was worried that I was going to announce that I was doing a Q&A and I would get like 3 questions. And I would be like, oh, nobody wants to know anything about me. But actually, I think I got like 40 questions or something. So, this is part 1, personal questions. I wrote them down here. So, I might not be reading your full comment. I just took the question out of there. And it might not be word for word, but I just wrote it all down on notebook paper to make it easier. The first question is from Ploopy678. Ploopy, I watch your dance covers, and whenever I watch them, I always laugh because I'm like, good job, Ploopy. But anyways, she asks, what city do you live in? I live in Elkins, West Virginia, in the United States. I asked my mom if she thought I should say which city I live in, and we came to the conclusion that it's probably not that dangerous for me to say what city I live in because I live so far out in the middle of nowhere that you probably wouldn't be able to find me anyway. And also, there are people who are way more well known than me, and people know where they live and they don't get murdered. So the next question is from KidBadAssVideos. In case you guys didn't know, I don't cuss. And he asks, do you like Kid Rock?
No.
Not really. The next question is from Tommas Welbeck. Can you show me your uvula, please? I guess my channel is kind of going in a weird direction lately with me showing my throat and everything, so but I will, cause whatever. I'm that kind of person. I'm that kid in school that you're like, I dare you to eat that off the ground. And I would. Or somebody would be like, I'll pay you $1 to eat this. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to pay me $1. I'll just do it. So I'll show you my uvula. My throat is still a little red from where I was sick. It's not completely better yet. Blisters have gone away. There's just some red irritation, but I did throw up like yesterday morning, like a lot. I don't know why. I just woke up and I was super sick and had to throw up. Like I woke up and had to throw up, and then I kept having to throw up for several hours and it made my throat sore. So if it still looks irritated, that's probably why. Next question. Steve Johnson asks, what do you do for a living? Well, I am a home health aide. I work for a company and they give me a client. What a home health aide does is they go into the homes of an elderly or disabled person and they help them with daily tasks and like shampooing their hair or taking baths and cooking, cleaning, running errands, taking them to their doctor's appointments, stuff like that. And Steve Johnson's second question was, what hobbies do you have outside of K-pop? I don't really think I have hobbies. I watch anime. I've seen a lot of anime. I always like to watch the short anime series, like between 12 and 40 episodes. Because I like to just watch all the episodes, like binge watch in order, finish that anime, start a new one. So I haven't seen like any of the really long anime series like Bleach that have like hundreds of episodes. So is that a hobby? I watch anime, and I play The Sims sometimes. Not so much recently because I have other things to do, and when I play The Sims, I play it for hours and hours. Like, I can play like 12 hours straight. But I've basically been playing The Sims since I was in 4th grade, and I still do play it occasionally. A few weeks ago I was playing and the power went out, and I lost everything that I had done. Like, lost my house, lost my sim that I made, everything that they did. Because I was dumb and didn't save. This is all my Sims games. Sorry they're not stacked neatly and they're not in order. I kind of dropped them when I was carrying them all in here. And now I gotta go put them all back. I think this is all of them. I actually have some for PlayStation 2 and Game Boy and stuff. But these are all my PC Sims games. They're not in order. If that bothers you, don't worry. It's bothering me too. But yeah. Told you I'd play The Sims. I'm behind on The Sims 4 though. Like, that's when I really stopped having time to play The Sims. I'm missing some of them, like from The Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4. But The Sims 4, I only have the base game. And after that, I don't have any more. But yeah, I'm a nerd. Okay, next question. I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of Kandy's questions. Thank goodness for Kandy, or I don't know if I would have gotten that many questions. Most of the questions in this video probably came from her. So I'll answer her personal questions. She asked, what's your favorite color, food, candy, animal, season? My favorite color is pink. I think you could probably tell that though. Maybe a little. My favorite food, I don't even know anymore, you guys. Like, now that I can't eat pizza or anything, well, like regular pizza, I can eat vegan pizza, but that's hard to come by around here. It's really expensive. So I don't have a favorite food anymore. The only thing that comes to my mind right now is this canned soup that you can buy. It's Amy's brand, and it's called No Chicken Noodle Soup, and I like seriously want to eat that all the freaking time. I think it's so good, and it's like a vegan soup. It's got noodles and broth and it's got like these little fake chicken pieces. Favorite candy. Once again, now that I'm vegan, I can't have a lot of the candy I used to eat. I guess I really like Skittles and Twizzlers. Favorite animal. I don't think I can even answer this one, honestly. I love every animal. Like, seriously. Anyone who knows me knows that. Actually, even from my videos, you can probably tell that I really love animals. Bob! Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut out all of the screaming I've done at the animals while I'm talking about a question of what's my favorite animal. Right now, it's definitely not cats. My favorite animal is this dog right here. He's my favorite animal. I'm sorry, but I do this to you all the time in my videos, don't I? Here, puppy. Oh. Ugh. Come on, could you cooperate with me, please? Thank you. Sorry. You want under the covers? There you go. Lay down. Okay. Kandy also asks, what's your dream job? I feel like my dream job, it's like really far-fetched. But I mean, it's your dream job. That means like if you could be anything in the world, I would want to do a lot of things. Like I would like to just be a YouTuber full-time, which obviously with my consistency right now, that's not going to happen. So I'd like to be a YouTuber. I'd like to be a Korean translator, translate it from Korean to English, or make the subtitles for like Korean variety shows and Korean dramas, or even be, this is like more far-fetched, I'd like to be a host on a Korean show, like how Megan Bowen, 저는 미국 사람 on YouTube, how she is a host on EBS Practical English and stuff like that. I'd like to be an MC on something like ASC. Oh my gosh, that seems like it'd be so fun to be a host on, or to be one of the MCs on ASC. And I also want to do something with animals. Like my dream is to one day have a farm sanctuary where I have like all this land and I have all kinds of different animals that were saved from various bad situations. Like I want cows, goats, pigs, everything. Anything that needs help, I want to be able to take care of it. Let's see. Do you have any hobbies? What are they? I already answered this. Do you have any special or non-special talents? I have some non-special talents. Actually, they're not even talents. I don't even know. I can turn my tongue both sides. Like, is this awkward? Can everybody do that? I don't know. I had to practice to do that. Like I could do it one way, but I couldn't do it the other way without like training myself to do it. I can kind of make a cricket noise. Watch me not be able to do it now for this video. Let me try. Maybe that wasn't like a cricket. I don't know. I tried. And there's another thing, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it right now. It's not really a talent. It's kind of like just a bad habit. Let's see. Everyone quiet. Oh, I can't do it right now. If I can do it later, I'll try to catch it on camera. But I take my hands. This might be gross to people. I put my hands right here on my ribs and I can pop my wrists. Like, you know how people pop their knuckles, crack their knuckles? I can do that. And I do that all the time. I go like this and it's like pop, pop. I pop a lot of things. I know that it annoys a lot of people, so I try to only do it when I'm alone or around somebody that I know doesn't mind. Like, I cannot do it around my mom at all. I don't do it in public places, like in a waiting room or something, because I try to have respect for other people. But I'm going to do it now. I'm warning you, I'm about to pop my knuckles. If you don't like that, maybe skip ahead just a little bit. And I can do this with my one finger. It just keeps popping. Yeah, I'm not really a talented person. Sorry. Those are my talents. What are your talents in life? Things that don't matter and aren't really talents. What's one thing you want to do before you die? One thing I want to do before I die. I definitely want to go to Korea at least once before I die, because how can I be this interested in Korean stuff and never go there? So I want to go to Korea before I die. And I know you said one thing, but I'm going to go ahead and say some other ones. I also want to have a pig, like a pet pig before I die. I don't know why, but I do. And never mind, that's it. because I can't think of anything else right now. If you had a superpower, what would it be? These are still from Kandy, by the way. If I had a superpower, I would want to be able to speak every language in the world. Wouldn't that be so cool? Like, you don't have to learn it. You just, if you ever see or hear a language or anything, you can understand it perfectly and you can speak it perfectly. That would be so cool, and I think that'd be so useful. Like, imagine if you could speak every language in the world. Like, every language. What makes you confident, and have you always been that way? I don't really think I'm confident. Case in point, trying to make this video. For example, if I look disheveled and everything, it's because my freaking cats keep scratching at the door. Anyway, I don't think I'm confident. In fact, my insecurities keep me from doing a lot of things that I want to do because I'm not confident in myself. Oh my god! Come on! Oh jeez. Come on! Like, I couldn't even make this video for so long because I was worried about, oh, I'm gonna do such a bad job, it's gonna suck, I'm gonna be boring, I'm gonna look ugly on camera. I don't really think I'm confident. I'm getting more and more confident to where I'm just like, who cares what people think? A way to feel confident is to think about how much what you do matters on an overall scale. Like, imagine if you saw somebody fall down the stairs or something like that. How long would you even care about that? Like, for them, it was probably super embarrassing or whatever, and they'll keep thinking about it for so long. But how much do you notice that on other people? So I try to tell myself that. I'm like, if somebody else, like, say this video, say it turns out really boring and it sucks. I try to think of it from someone else's perspective. Like, if I watched somebody else's video and it wasn't that good, how much would I really care? Not that much. So it's not that big of a deal. Try to be confident, and I try to appreciate my effort. Like, A for effort. If you should just give yourself a pat on the back for even trying. I think those were all of the, like, personal questions from Kandy. The next couple of questions are from Youngjin, and they're in Korean, so I'm gonna try my best to answer them, and I'll put subtitles in English and Korean on the video. I hope. If I don't do that, sorry. No, I should do that. I'll do that. It just might mean that this video doesn't get uploaded as soon as I would like, because I'm gonna have to make the subtitles. He says, 헤더 안녕하세요. 영상 항상 잘 보고 있어요. 봐주셔서 감사합니다, 영진 씨. 한국어는 언제부터 배우셨나요? 한국어를 배운 지 5년 됐어요. 2012년에 공부하기 시작했는데 제 한국어 실력은 아직 너무 부족해요. 만일 제가 실수를 많이 한다고 느껴지시면 죄송합니다. 더 열심히 공부해야 될 것 같아요. Okay, second question. 평일에는 주로 뭐 하면서 보내시나요? 평일에는 아침 7시에 일어나서 닭들을 새장에서 나오게 해요. 그리고 사슴에게 먹이를 줘요. 그 다음에 화장을 해요. 매일 8시부터 오후 1시까지 일해요. 일이 끝난 후에 가끔 심부름을 해요. 4시쯤 집에 와서 운동을 해요. 운동 다음에 화장을 지우고 샤워해요. 그 다음에 한국어를 공부해요. Then his third question is 아침에 먹기 좋은 건강하고 맛있는 음식 중에 추천할 만한 음식이 있다면? Overnight oats? 한국어로 어떻게 말하는지 모르겠어요. 오트밀, 귀리랑 아몬드 우유, 단백질 분말, 바나나, 딸기, 계피, 치아씨, 재료를 다 섞고 냉장고에 넣고 넣고 밤새도록 두세요. 그리고 아침에 냉장고에서 꺼내고 먹으세요. 이 음식이 건강하기도 하고 맛있기도 해요. 저는 요즘에 자주 먹어요. 맘대로 만들 수 있어요. 유튜브에 레시피 많이 있어요. 영진 씨 한번 해보세요. 4번, 예전부터 꾸준히 최근 들어서 했던 취미 활동이 있다면 무엇인가요? 그리고 그것들의 어떤 점이 좋은지 궁금하네요. 이 질문을 이미 대답했어요. 저는 취미가 별로 없어요. Okay. Jimin Park. Jimin. I love Jimin. He might be my bias in BTS. Jimin. Chim Chim. But Jimin Park asks, "Hi Heather, I have a cliche question. What 5 things would you take to a desert island?" Let's see. I'd probably take a flashlight because I'm super afraid of the dark. No, I'd take a solar-powered flashlight. I would take a blanket because you just need a blanket. I would take a lighter so I could make fires to stay warm and to cook or whatever. I would take some kind of container to put water in. I mean, obviously, if I took water with me, I would drink it and it would all be gone, but I could at least still have the container. I guess I would take a knife, not to like kill animals or anything, because I would literally starve to death before I would do that. But to I'm sure a knife would be useful for like a lot of things, like cutting plants and building stuff, anything. I think a knife would be useful. That was probably the dumbest answer ever for what would you take to a desert island. Okay. Tom Siefert. He says, what do you do for a living? I already answered that, but technically he's the one who first asked. So, but I've already answered it. And is it just you, your mom, and your brother? I don't know if you think that I live with my mom and my brother or what, but I actually live alone. But family-wise, I haven't seen my dad in a really long time. I talked to him on the phone 2 years ago. I haven't seen him in 10 years though. And my mom and brother live together in a different house. I don't really talk to my brother very much because we kind of are way too different. And I talk to my mom all the time, and I also talk to my grandma all the time. So basically, the people I see are my mom and my grandma, and those are the ones that I talk to most of the time, every day. So yeah, I hope that answers that. Okay, Peekabu 100 said, "Hi Heather, thanks for the Q&A session. These are the questions. 1, from when and how did you get interested in Korean culture and pop music?" I'll save that one for part 2. You live in the UK? Which city you live in? You don't need to answer if it's private. No, I don't live in the UK. I'm from the United States, which you realize later. And 3, do you do any workout or things to keep your body in shape? You put on quite a lot of costumes fit for models or dancers, but you always look nice and hot. Thank you. Yeah, I actually usually work out 6 days a week for the past 4 or 5 years. I've been pretty darn consistent about it. I rarely miss a day until recently, and usually every fall and winter I go into hibernation mode and can't seem to stay on track with exercise. But for the most part, I'm really consistent, and I'm usually doing some kind of beach body program like Brazil butt lift or insanity or hip hop abs, rockin' body, or T25. I'm always doing one of those things. And on top of that, I do yoga. And my favorite yoga to do that I found so far is Yoga with Adriene on YouTube. She's really funny and she makes it really enjoyable. And I'm a vegan, which doesn't hurt. It helps keep your body looking good. Alright guys, I think I'm finished with part 1. I think, if I missed your question, I'm sorry. I think that was all of the like personal questions about me specifically or whatever. So, got that done. I could have sworn somebody asked me a question like something about pranks and what did you laugh at last? Like, what's the last thing you laughed at? Am I crazy? Or if you're out there watching, did you ask me that and then delete it or something? Because I can't find the comment now, and I could have sworn I saw something like that. Anyway, hopefully this wasn't super long and super boring. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I know it's taking a really long time to film. Like, I keep having to take breaks to charge my camera and eat and all that kind of stuff. So now I just got to finish part 2, and then I'll be done. See you guys in the next part. I hope you liked this. I'm trying to get more comfortable on camera. I'm trying to laugh and smile and talk, excuse me, and burp. By the way, the other day I was drinking the tea like this with my mom in the car, and she said I look like a leech or a turtle. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. That's why I have low self-esteem. I'm trying to talk like I normally would, which is usually crazy. What's your favorite color? No. What's your dream job? Like, I don't know. I just can't talk normally, it seems. I always want to say stuff in a funny voice, but I don't want to do that in my videos and annoy everyone. But I'll get more comfortable over time. Well, my hair looks bad as usual, so I guess I'm gonna be wearing this hat. Maybe not backwards. Oh. Come on! Do I look like a turtle when I drink? Or a leech? She said I look like a leech. Sorry, I can't drink sexy, Mom. There. If your hair looks bad, just wear a hat or a wig. I have like really sensitive teeth, so I have to drink a certain way so the liquid doesn't hit my teeth. Hello? I'm just kidding, she was joking. And I guess she said my neck muscles were, my neck things were sticking out really bad and I just looked like a turtle. Thanks for the confidence boost. You didn't even answer anything. Or maybe you just didn't answer again. You're like, I wasn't technically starting. I was like, just recording to test the lighting and stuff, and I lost my papers with my questions already. Well, you'd be warm in my room. Whatever. Stop! If you want to Facebook me, I have my computer. Alright. Okay. I'll be waiting. Bye. Maybe I can never fly. Maybe I can cross the sky. This is not that type of song. Why am I dancing like that to it? That is not the proper dancing for this song. Oh, come on. And if I have a million animals on the bed, sorry. That's just my life. My life is having a pile of cats laying on me in bed. And I can't really control them. Excuse me about this cat. I know she looks gross. She just went to the vet recently. She had an abscess, so she got shaved. Stop! Can you stop? I'm on the phone while I'm recording, by the way. Boo Boo. You want to see him? This is Boo Boo. Boo Boo. Boo Boo. He does this thing with his paws, but I probably can't show you right now. Boo Boo. Okay, you have to leave though. Like, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I just had to mess up everything because my camera stopped recording. I thought it was like dead or out of space on the memory card, but neither. I guess it just was over it.